The views or opinions expressed on this show are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Zonse Live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Something Radio. My name is Paige, and as always, my co-host TJ. We've got a special guest in the building today.
The house.
What it do?
In the house.
What up, man?
In the house.
What it do?
What up?
Finally, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
finally,
long
man.
time coming. Long
Crazy
time coming.
that I'm coming on the second season.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Long overdue.
yeah.
All right.
But finally, man.
Better late than never. Better late than never.
Right on,
It's
right
not
on.
late even. I think
It's not really late.
It's
Actually,
perfect as well.
yeah, it's actually perfect. I think the timing couldn't be better.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man.
Finally.
How you loving the city though?
City's loving me, man. Honestly, man. I love coming out here, man, you know.
Yeah.
So it's nice, man. I get to meet a lot of people that I haven't seen in
Yeah.
years and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I also just like the vibe, man. The energies, right? Parties are nice, you know. Everything's nice. Everything's nice.
So,
Capital, Kumpamba.
He mentioned it this morning. I would have said Kumpamba. I said Kumpamba and
Capital.
I think Kumpamba.
That's right. I think it should be called that. Kumpamba. Yeah, man. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, man. It's very nice to have you on the show. Very nice to have you on the show. Yeah, Lilongwe, what are you doing in Lilongwe? This
I came here for Third Eye's album launch.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It was dope. It was a location that I've never been before.
Yeah.
You know, it's called Vox Populi. Vox Populi, man. First time there, man.
Yeah, bro. I think it was the first time for a lot of people as well because I kept on seeing people ask, you know. on the internet.
Yeah. But that always happens to me, man. There's so many firsts here for me, man.
course.
Almost every time I come here, I go somewhere new. You know, and it was a new vibe for me as well. But it was dope, man. Shout out to him. It was actually in the studio today. We did a track that's gonna come out tomorrow. That's got me and Eli on it.
That's
That's dope.
Yeah, it's called. I forgot. But we'll find out tomorrow.
Find out tomorrow. So yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, man.
I think that's exciting. That's very exciting.
You're working a lot with Eli.
Yeah, man, he's my boy, man. He's my dude. Actually, this song, I just found it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Third Eye just told me, like, yo, man, he sent it to me in the morning, and I was like, yo, this is fire, man. I went to the studio,
Where is this?
area 14 or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, Guacho.
Okay.
Yeah, so went there, 15 minutes, boom, 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 we out. It was nice, man. It was good. It was good. Yeah, man.
Hey, loving the new merch, eh? The one with the CDs.
Represent, man. You gotta represent, dog. It's all about that, man. That's what Conquer is all about, actually, man. And we've been sitting on this one for quite some time, you know, until it felt right, you know, like, yo, let everybody get involved because, you know, it's just not only, obviously, you've just seen the Longwe, Blantyre, Mzuzu, you know, but all cities are involved, all districts are involved. Neno, Kasungu,
That's dope.
Chisi,
That's dope.
Sanje.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So from wherever you're from, and there's a t-shirt for you, there's a hoodie for you, there's a sweatshirt for you, there's a cap for you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got those.
How are people reacting to the new merch?
Yo, man. I mean, it's like it's for them. You know what I mean? It gives you a little sense of pride. You know where you from. You know, and we decided to keep the design the same so that there's no difference. You know, because I feel like Blantyre is more so like Els, Zuzu, Zomba. You know, so
it is.
Yeah, man, but people are loving it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I love it, man, because like I said, man, it's all about representing, you know, having an identity. You know, wherever you go, people must know where you're from. And, you know, especially, you know, when you go out there to the rest of the world, you know, they gotta know where you're really from. Same way New York, you just know you see a New York logo and you know that
That's a New
this
York,
dude from New York or LA or wherever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of the same thing, you know, for us to celebrate where we come from.
Exactly.
You know, take pride in that, you know, wherever you go, you know, you need to leave a mark. You know, people need to remember who you are, what you represent, what you stand for. So that T-shirt, pretty much, it's not just a T-shirt. It's not just a T-shirt. It's a symbol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, loving what you're doing with the brand, though. Needless to say, folks 30 under 30. Congratulations.
Yeah.
How does that feel, man?
Well, to me, like I said, bro, I had an interview a couple weeks ago and they asked me the same question. And I was like, yo, honestly, it doesn't feel like an achievement to me, but it feels like a reminder.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, reminding me, you know, why I do this. You know what I mean? So when I got the news and when I found out that, you're on the Forbes list, you know, I found out like maybe 3 days before they announced it. So we signed an NDA, and for 3 days,
You had to keep quiet about it.
keep quiet about it. It was so hard, dog. So I went to Blues on Sunday, man. I was celebrating. I remember,
Niggas probably didn't know it.
But yo, when I left the club, I was turned. I was so wavy. Like a lot of people don't see me like that.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
It was a wild one.
So I met someone later, like a couple of days later. They're like, we get it.
Now we understand why you were happy
I
like
was
that.
yeah, totally. But it was amazing, man. Like I said, though, but it feels like, yo, man, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Right? And the rest of Africa, the rest of the world is recognizing it.
Yeah.
So stay on course. Keep on doing what you're doing. Obviously, you're going to come across a lot of challenges and all that stuff. But that's what Conquer is all about. That's what being Hayze is all about. You know what I mean? But it felt really good, man, to actually have a Malawian on that list.
Exactly.
You know? And also me being the first musician on that list shows that, yo, we can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
It's not just about the music. You know, it's just not about boxing it in, you know what I mean? You can get on those lists by actually doing something else.
Something that you
know?
actually like as well, yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So shout out to them though for recognizing. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's really dope. What sort of doors does that sort of like thing come with?
Yo, a lot of keys, bro.
Yeah, a lot of keys, eh?
Yeah, man. It's basically network of a lot of people like me, you know what I mean? A lot of people who, so basically there are these, what do you call these, seminars that you go to.
Yeah.
Initially, we were supposed to go to SA and then go to New York for all these meetings and stuff like that, you know, meeting investors, you know, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But unfortunately with the whole
COVID-19.
yeah. But basically, I think that's the point of Forbes, you know what I mean? Like, yo, pick these guys, put them together, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? And yo, let's see, maybe people are interested in putting money in or, you know, exposure and all that stuff. Yeah, man, but it's pretty dope. I actually got contacts of crazy people in my phone that I didn't
Think you'd ever have.
you know Hey, dog, a lot of niggas on that list.
Yeah?
Kabza and all them.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Rema. Who else is in that list? I think those four musicians. Yeah, Kabza, me, Rema, and who's the Jerusalem guy? Master KG.
Master KG. Master KG.
Yeah. And some dudes in some dude from Mauritius. Interesting guy, dude. He started this whole basketball thing in his country. It's not really big on basketball, but it was some crazy stuff. Some filmmaker from Nigeria, some Asian, South African. It's very diverse group.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, it being a COVID year, you know, it was like so crazy that these people were able to do the things that they were able to do.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's if you actually look at it and you see the other people that are on the list and to see the things that they've achieved.
Yeah.
You know, over the past year. I mean, you look at Master KG and you see the things that he's achieved, and
crazy,
your name is up there with those guys. I think that's like a big encouragement to like, you know, a lot of
yeah, man. Like I said, reminder, man. Reminder.
That's dope.
But gotta keep on keeping on.
Gotta keep. What are we aiming for now? What, by the end of the year at least?
By the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yo, I got so many plans.
Yeah.
So many plans that Conquer concert.
Of course.
Yeah. That is top of the list.
Of course.
Top of the list,
Of
man.
course.
That's where the brand is going, you know, pretty much. We wanna have like a festival, you know, annually. A Conquer festival annually that, you know, we have a bunch of no international acts. Local acts only, because you know I've been to so many shows. Like yesterday I was watching these kids perform, and dude, their energy was right. Their songs were right. They were dope. You saw them last night. Yeah, the energy was right. So many young artists, hungry artists. So the industry is kind of changing right now.
It is.
You know, it's on a shift.
It is.
Like we've been watching these YouTube videos of the Jete video, you know, 7 or more's new videos. Well, it's pretty dope, you know. So we want to have an event every year that celebrates up and coming urban artists only. You know, hip hop. That's it. So that's pretty much where we want to take it. By the end of the year, hopefully we put something together and then we start off. Yeah, but besides that, you know, more music, you know, more collabos. I've done a record with Salio, I've done a record with Third Eye now. I've done a bunch of other guys that, you know, been hitting me up that we should do songs. And finally, you know, I've been making time to actually, because people think that, yo, Hayze is so stuck up. He doesn't want to do features with anybody.
Yeah.
But it's just that even I don't have time for myself, you know. So most of the times I've been working on Conquer and all that stuff. But now I've been making a lot more time to actually work with other artists, you know. Yeah, so a lot of music coming out, music videos, the shows, and yeah, I just don't want to say everything.
Of course.
Yeah, shout out.
Of course.
Nah, but all the best with, you know, that the rest of the year, second half of the year.
Bless, man.
Yeah, shout out. I want to ask you about the music. I want to ask you about the merch.
Yeah.
But let's maybe talk about the music a little more. You're speaking about collabos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people have been asking for an album for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And you've announced like projects.
Yeah, no, but
Water.
you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to my music so much before it even comes out. You know, it needs to be perfect, you know. It needs to be right. So I'm working on a body of work, you know. It should come along maybe this year as well. Actually.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe this year. Maybe this year.
Yeah.
But I am definitely working on my debut album. Right, and I've got the homegrown album on my mind as well. You know what I mean?
I think that's something that a lot of people also.
Yeah, man, that's been on my mind for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, my debut album, homegrown album. Classic also working on his debut album as well. You know, so dude, it's kinda hard putting a body of work
Together. Yeah, piecing it together.
Yeah. So it needs to mean something, you know, and it needs to be honest.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So I'm just living through a lot of things, and I feel like, you know, the more I keep going, the better the story gets.
Yeah.
You know, so which means I'm gonna have like some really good content for the album, you know. So that's what I'm actually, the process is what I'm enjoying the most.
Yeah.
You know, actually living it, you know, and
experiencing it.
Exactly, and trying to articulate it, you know, put it in songs and stuff like that. So I needed to sound right. I needed to look right. I needed to feel right. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, man, album on the way.
So you've spoken about this homegrown album, and if I don't ask you, people are gonna ask me like, "Yo, why did you ask him?" You know, what What is that? What are you saying?
What do you mean? What am I
What
saying?
are you saying, bro?
Homegrown album.
Are you working on an album? Are you guys working on an album?
Not yet. Not yet, but we've been talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. It's just that we just need to find that perfect
balance.
You know what I mean? Because we haven't been in the studio for some time.
Yeah.
Right? But you know where he's at. You know where I'm at with my music. You know, so we're just trying to find the perfect balance for that. But me and Classic have got like dope ass chemistry, dog.
Yeah, facts.
You know, me and him, all it takes is a couple of hours in the studio, and you know, you've got 3 or 4 songs. You know what I mean? So, but besides that, you know, also me being busy with Conquer as well, because you know it's in its early stages, you know, so it needs a lot of attention, right? So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. You know what I mean? So it's only now that, you know, I get a lot of free time to go to the studio to record music and stuff like that. But same with the Homegrown album. That's also been the past 2 years. It's also been like that. You know, it's like, oh, we need to go to the studio. So I find myself in the studio like maybe once or twice a week, which is clearly not enough.
Yeah.
You know, but now, you know, I get some time. You know, and it's just a matter of time before we come together and actually put our minds to it and start doing it. Same way we did Blind Tie Blues.
Yeah. It has to be organic.
It has to be organic.
What do you say to people about I mean, people who talk about you concentrating more on Conquer than the music? I think people have come to a place now where they understand that the music and the brand, you know, go side by side. But there's still a lot of people that are like,
we want more music.
Want more music. Like,
No, I get that too, man. Because for me, like I said, man, there's nobody who knows Conquer better than myself, you know. So the attention that I'm giving it right now, the attention that is very much needed, you know. I need to see it grow and become what I have envisioned, right? So I'm only one man. You know what I mean? I'm only one man at the end of the day, right? So, but obviously it's just like, you know, the more time goes, the better I get at planning the times and everything. You know, so obviously there was a time in my life I was in the studio every day, 365. You remember them days? Bengo studio, man. I'll be in the studio 3 days straight, 4 days straight, I'm in the studio. Until, you know, I got older and, you know, became more business oriented and stuff like that. So I needed to divide my attention a little more, you know. So, but now that I'm getting the hang of it and knowing the ropes, you know, the music is gonna come into play a lot more. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I enjoyed the freestyle.
Oh, so
I was like, I was like, for me, I feel like I don't know all the hazes, right?
Yeah.
But this freestyle haze.
Okay.
Fuck with a lot. Because you never miss. Like, if it's a freestyle, my nigga, like,
freestyle haze.
Bodied.
Got body.
Got body. You know?
Yeah.
Good year.
Good year scenes. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I like that haze too.
comes out once in a while. Like once a year.
Yeah, I like that haze too. But like I said, man, I'm an artist, dog. I go to the studio to make music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care about what anybody says or anybody thinks, or if they don't like my next song, or they don't like my next single, or they don't like my video, or they don't. I do it to, first and foremost, entertain myself.
It's for you.
It's for me. Right? When I'm listening to my raps, I'm also listening to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I need to relate to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that's the most important thing. And when I go to the studio to make music, it's not like I'm gonna sit down and say, we need to make a song about A, B, C. You know, we just sit down and just vibe and wait for those songs to come and we do them, right? I got a lot of songs that I've done over the years that have not even come out yet. I could split them into 3 and have 3 albums. You know what I mean? But it's just that there's so many emotions. Like sometimes I'll be high, sometimes I'll be low, sometimes I'll be, you know. So it's kind of hard to like
articulate and pace it all if you want.
Exactly, you know, because for me, it's like something that I just do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just comes natural to me that, yo, we're in the studio, let's make some music. We're in the studio, let's make some music, you know?
Yeah, I think that's reminded me of something. I feel like there's a lot of talk in recent times about hits and people being hit oriented, saying English rappers don't have hits. Right now, there's all these discussions like people saying, okay, this is what a hit is to me. Or like, how do you take that? How do you feel about that? Because I feel like in a certain way, those things are directed to you, right? When I see it, I'm like, not just you, but like there's a number of like
rappers that
I'm like, okay, so when these guys are talking about this, clearly they're talking about wabudi.
Yo, dog, I honestly don't care. Like I said, I do not care what anybody thinks about me.
Yeah.
Understand? This is the music that I make. You understand? I'm not gonna change it. If it's not a hit to you, I don't care. I don't care. I make music for people who want to listen to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you listen to my music, you can go back 3-4 years, listen to some of the things that I said in a song 4 years ago, and you listen to the song now and you understand, oh, that's what he actually meant. You know what I mean? Because now you can see what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain things. I remember people used to think that, yo, the Hayze just makes up stuff as he goes. You know?
But you actually do make up.
I mean, sometimes you actually
do make up.
You make up some shit as you go.
Like what?
I could mention a few words right now that like.
Like what?
Fuaga.
Fuagañodo. Come on, that's a word on the street, man. Everybody knows what fuagañodo is.
Nah, bro. Do you know what fuagañodo is? Please.
Fuagañodo. I hit the streets. Yeah, but you know what I mean? But for me, hits, if it's a hit, it's a hit.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But first and foremost, you need to understand that music is like magic. You understand? These words that we speak, powerful, because people recite them over and over and over and over. It's like chants. You understand? So to me, it's very important that I should say something that really matters.
Yeah.
You know, because it goes a long way. You know what I mean? I want to motivate somebody. I want to inspire somebody. I want to entertain somebody. You know, those very important to me. I don't do my music for numbers, dog. I haven't had Spotify in how many years?
Bruh, since forever.
Since forever. It's only recently that I got on Spotify. It's because, look, I don't really care how many streams I do. I don't care how many YouTube views I get. I don't care how many Facebook likes I get or Instagram followers. I don't care about any of that. As long as I'm being true to myself. Right? I'm taking people on a journey with me. I'm not letting the people determine where I should go or what type of music I should make or what type of clothes I should make. You understand? It's like, yo, man, let me just express myself. If you can relate to what I'm saying, let's go.
Yeah.
Right? Let's conquer. Right? If you do not think that this is what you like, then it's not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think you touched on a very important point when you're talking about that, about streams and that, which I think is a very important conversation to have.
Yeah.
Because we're living in a world where everything is digital.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that's why I'm on there now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on there now. But prior to that, it was like for me, you know me. Dog.
Yeah.
I let the music sell itself.
Yeah.
Right. Who needs to hear it is gonna hear it. Right? So, but now obviously I understand, because a lot of people complain because of where they listen, how they listen to their music and whatnot. So I had to consider that, you know, that everybody else should get access to it.
Yeah.
Right. But for me, it's like, yo, let's make a song and put it out there in the world and let it do its thing, you know. But yeah, man, hits, it's whatever. It's whatever.
They come sometimes, they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but like for me, I look up one of the reasons Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole are my favorite artists is that I don't think they changed their sound or their content just so they give people what they want.
Yeah.
Right? You do what you do long enough, the world is gonna come to you. Like it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Look at Khonje.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those are bare facts.
Yeah, so I'm not one that, I think also it comes from like spending time in the studio, like with you guys, you know. Like, and watching the process and like just seeing that, you know what, and sort of reminds me of this conversation I was having with Lucio the other day. It's like he's taking down some of the music that he
has on the internet.
Like he's like, because I don't. It's mine. Like it's my music. The music I have now, the music I'm making now, he's making now. Is like I'm enjoying it. Like I have records. I'm like, when are you releasing? It's like I'm enjoying the music, bro. I make it for myself. And that's where it should come from, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. If it's not for that, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's fine. But
it's cool.
Yeah.
But there's different kinds of artists.
Definitely.
So you cannot
dismiss.
Exactly. Different kinds of some artists are gonna make back to back hit singles on radio, whatever. And some artists are just gonna be making the music that they make and it goes as far as it goes. You know what I mean? And as far as I'm concerned, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm actually fine where I'm at. You know, I'm not trying to get into anybody's lane or whatever. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I do this first and foremost for myself and the people that believe in me. Right? The people that can relate to what I'm saying. And those are the most important things to me. Those are the values that I have as an artist. You know, I respect the craft, you know, because I'm passionate. I love it. You know what I mean? So to be obsessed with the idea of making smashes, oh man, I feel like I'll corrupt myself. You know, and I won't be able to be the artist that I am. Or if I ever imagine if I decided to switch up and 3-4 years ago, there would be no Forbes.
Thanks.
There wouldn't be any Forbes. Which means I'd have changed my mentality or the way I think. I'd have been trying to make hits or whatever.
Associated with
formulas.
Exactly, formulas. But I stuck to what I knew. I stuck to what I believe in. And preaching that, you know, through Conquer or through my music. And ended up on Forbes. You know what I mean? Because of my honesty, the honesty that I have for myself. So yeah, man.
Another thing I wanted to ask you is I've seen like Ricky collaboration with Puma. Like how big it is, like
that's massive.
That's huge.
Dog.
That's huge.
It's very big.
That's massive.
That's huge.
I wish that for you. I'm not gonna ask you. I wish that for Conquer, like to get to a level where, you know,
collaborations with
they notice and
it
you know,
definitely,
bigger brands.
It definitely will, because in all honesty, man, I feel like, to me, I feel like, I mean, it's all nice and everything with the Puma and everything, but to me, I choose to believe that maybe not now, but we are a Puma.
In fact,
you understand? I don't want no Puma to endorse Conquer, because I believe in Conquer to be a Puma in a song. You know what I mean? So we're not working to get collabos. We're working to become that brand. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's cool and everything, right? Cause hey. Right? But you know, for what Conquer is, it's his own thing. It's his own thing, and it's got its own beliefs. Like somebody say to me, walk up to the club, and this dude is like, yo, bro, listen, you know what? Your Conquer is not the Conquer, the actual word. It's like, this Conquer is its own Conquer, you know? When you say you're conquering, the KNQR Conquer is a different type of conquer, you know? It's a different kind of win when you conquer the KNQR way. You know, it's a different kind of victory when you KNQR it, you know? It's not a regular, you have won or whatever. It's like, I KNQR'd it. You know what I mean?
That's huge.
Yeah, so that's what I believe Conquer is, and that's how far I want it to go. Blood, sweat, and tears, dog. You know what I mean? It's the way I feel, the way me and the people that I work with, it's like, yo, even if we're to drop dead tomorrow, somebody gonna pick it up, go through our notes, and continue it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's as far as wishing goes, that's the biggest wish. Is not to get a collabo, but to
be that brand.
To be that brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about something else. Well, ask you so many questions.
Yeah, but I mean, the platforms like these, man, they're very important, you know, for the culture, and having you guys having people like me come over is very important, there's so many stories that need to be told.
True.
And these are the platforms for that.
Yeah.
You give us artists an opportunity other than the regular platforms or radio or press or whatever, but it's actually a doper way of doing it, because you know what, we have been having podcasts all our lives. You know what I mean? Every time in the hood,
Facts.
Basically we've been having podcasts all our lives. All our lives. Those are actually like real life podcasts.
True.
So it's nice when it's organic like this, when it's authentic like this, the real truth come out.
Yeah.
The actual facts come out. We get to actually learn something. You know what I mean? So shout out to you guys, Something Radio, man.
Cheers, man.
For adding value to the culture. For making, for adding to the DNA fabric of what we're trying to do for the industry.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That's dope. Wish you nothing but the best for Khonje, the music. I feel like we're getting there. We'll get there. Like I said, man. Even if I was to drop dead right now, someone else is gonna phone and copy the formula.
But also, I've seen the Khonje Foundation is growing.
Man. Oh man. Like for me, that's my passion, dog. My passion, philanthropy is like, I'm gonna retire from music maybe in like, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say
someone's
that.
gonna hold you accountable to that.
Yeah.
After 10 years.
But that's like where I feel very at home, doing that, helping other people, bringing the best out of people. Even if you don't give them what they need, you can at least tell them what they need to hear. You know what I mean? So being able to do that, with a lot of street kids in Blantyre, dog, a lot of them are my people now, man. At first, I was more so terrified of them before I actually got to know them. And when you actually get to meet some of these kids, they're young, dog.
Yeah, they're really young.
15, 16, but they look older because of situations that they've been through.
True.
You know what I mean? But deep down at heart, they're kids. Like the other day, we went to the Samaritan Trust graduation. They have programs there that, kids, they put them through six-month courses, right? Where they teach them vocational skills, vocational work like carpentry and stuff like that. And they had a graduation and they hit us up, like, yo, come to be a part of this. Went there, man. There was about 240 something kids, And to them, these kids, it meant so much. I've been to graduations in my life. I mean, I've never graduated, but I've been to graduations. I've been to graduations in my life. And I went to this graduation, and the way these people were happy is different from the way, the normal graduations that you go to, the unis and stuff. It was a different kind of victory for them. It was a KNQR. It was a KNQR type of victory for them. You know what I mean? It meant so much to them, I could see it in their eyes. I could feel the energy in the room. There was so much life, because these people felt like, yo, man, we could actually contribute. Because at the end of the day, that's what they want to do. Every time, sometimes they ask me for money, but most of the times, most of the kids are asking me for work.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got something to do, man? I'm tired of the streets. What you got? I'm gonna cut my hair. Is that what you want me to do? You know what I mean?
Funny they'll ask you that
because that's what they believe, that maybe people don't like us for this
because of the hair.
You know what I mean?
Because of what I look like.
But it's not true. It's not true. And some of them are actually very, very smart people. if you teach them, if you introduce them to the right things, right facilities, and also there's that problem of having to teach people the same things. You know, I mean, not to hate on all these vocational skills and stuff, but there's so much more we can teach each other. Sports, you know, become bodybuilders.
Yeah.
You know, become different things, different kinds of things. Photographers, you know what I mean? So it doesn't
designing. You know?
Exactly.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
But not like at small scale, but we need to make it big.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I'm very passionate about that. That's what Conquer Foundation is all about. You know, we want to establish ourselves to be able to provide these things for these people, you know, for nothing, dog. Because this information out there in the world is free. You know, access to some of these things is like, it's so easy. All you gotta do is fill up a page. Right? But yeah, man, the Conquer Foundation, like I said, man, after the music, that's pretty much what I'm going to spend most of my time doing. Yeah. You know? Difference. Yeah, you know, like recently I've been invited to some school to be a guest of honor at the graduation.
Funny, you never
graduated. This is the next day. Never graduated.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it just goes to show that, yo, man, some people are actually willing to listen to what you have to say. So, okay, let's really make the most of it, other than, you know, just doing it for the clout. Yeah. You know, that's the whole point of Conquer Foundation. And, you know, we've been supporting another organization with money that we're making ourselves. You know? From within, dog. We're not getting donor aid or sponsors or anything. This is literally money we're making from selling t-shirts and clothes and all that stuff, you know, and actually reusing the money to do something, you know, adding to the community. You know what I mean? So it's just goes to show that, look, if you can actually focus and put your mind to something, you don't need to get certain things you feel like you need to be assisted. But when you really look down and find yourself and know what it is you're supposed to do, you know, you find that, oh, I actually just needed that and that. Put it together, make something happen. You know?
I think as a nation, if we had that mentality where we're not looking up to people who, you know, give us a helping hand, but we're the hand that actually helps, I think.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I feel like every Malawian should KNQR it, right? The victory is different when you KNQR it. Give it so much thought, dedicate yourself, you know, and master what it is that you feel like you're good at, you know? And in most cases, the reason why people don't end up doing what they love is because there's a voice in their head that tells them that, you know, the more you get that voice telling you that, yo, man, you get cold feet or whatever, most of the time it's the thing that you're supposed to be doing. The one thing that you're scared of doing is actually the one thing you're supposed to be doing, you know? So, and as Malawians, we tend to be afraid, you know, to speak, to act, you know what I mean? But if we just got that out of the way, there's so much we can achieve, you know? There's a lot of people, foreigners, that come into our country and do
make the most
out of
our resources.
What we got, you know?
It's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
KNQR it, bro.
I would like to talk about other stuff real quick before we run out of time. So what is that? Khonje, you know Chipi?
Yeah, the dude in America. No?
Yeah.
one of the originals.
Is it?
One of the originals.
For real. One of the originals for real.
He posted on Facebook that Malawian music we should just make peace with the fact that Malawian music is just
it's for Malawi.
us, you know, and it's so Zambia is too close because we're pretty much the same country, just the border.
He said that?
Yeah, it's so on Facebook. Yeah. So anyway, Sukez came in and was like, nah, that's not true and all of that. And you know what? For me, I was really disappointed.
Fuck him for saying that. Simple as, dog. Simple as, you know. We working day and night, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make something out of this. And for somebody who left the industry to go somewhere else, you know, and discredit what people are actually doing on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not here.
Yeah,
he's not here. So fuck him for saying that shit. You know, we are going to make music that is gonna go out to the world. Doesn't matter what Khonje thinks.
Anyway, shout out to Sukez as well.
For holding it down.
Yeah, for holding it down, for speaking out.
For speaking out against it.
As well, also, he's been voted president of the
Congratulations to him. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, shout out. Sufix has announced an album dropping on the 27th. Really excited for this.
Yeah,
Before he drops it, I just want to tell him, wait, where my feature at? Better make room.
No, it's a jam-packed album, bro.
Yeah, but I bet it's one of those ways like.
Hayze.
I don't think so.
No, but I think it'll be a very interesting feature as well. You know. Yeah, it'll be one of them ones.
Yeah, I guess we're going to witness it.
Yeah.
Sooner or
later. But yeah, he announced his album launch, album drop. He said his album is done.
Yeah, and then he released a poster.
And he
called
released a poster.
To Whom It May Concern.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the title of the
one without the cat.
The one without the cap. Probably the first time a lot of people have seen him without the cap.
The first time we couldn't even face us. The photo was like a mirror.
He was like, I ain't gonna show you this.
Imagine this dude plays with the whole industry because he's got a bald head. Crazy.
Yeah. So he caused the ruckus on the internet when he.
Yeah, that's the internet though.
Yeah,
that's the internet. And you know what? In our line of work, you don't gotta take nothing personally.
You ain't gotta.
No way, dog. No way.
Do you go through all your comments on the
no
your mentions and shit?
But doesn't it ever like get to you at some point? Like for example, when there was that whole Conker thing, yeah.
Dude, zero. You know where Conker's coming from.
Yeah.
You know the facts. You know what happened for that brand to start.
Get to where it is right now.
Yeah. So I stand by my word, dog. I guarantee it. If it ever comes out of my mouth, I mean it. You know, for somebody to say that Hayze stole a brand from Australia is the same as saying Hayze has got a ghostwriter.
Shout out. Word is bought.
Yeah, you've seen me make music off the top of my head, dog. And you think I can steal a brand from somewhere and come up and when you know you've got Google and you're gonna type it and find it there. How stupid of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, dog, come on. Come on.
Anyway, Gwamba dropped a video. Don't remember the title.
The title is Get There, featuring Masco, the legend Masco. Yeah, dropped a video and
I like it. I like it. I like it, you know. You could see what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people compared it to God's plan.
Yeah.
But look at what this man is doing in the videos.
Give away $1 million, kwacha.
How many people can do that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How many people can do that? You know, so give credit when it's due.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
7 or More dropped Sukez video.
It's one of my favorite.
Dude, what a song.
Same, bro.
What a song.
Yeah,
What a song.
Seven is
I
was actually on the phone with him about doing a record. We've been planning this record, man. Gibson been planning this song for the longest time. He out in the back.
Big shout out to Gibson in the back.
Right, yeah,
It's
man.
coming, eh?
Yeah, man. I did this song a while back, but we lost the session. It was gonna be so perfect.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you see, I come across one of those. You know, it's not like I'm just gonna hit him up because he's a dope artist. Like, yo, but I had a song for him. It was perfect that we were gonna do, but it went. So I'm just waiting for another song to come that, yo, let's do it.
Get it.
You know what I mean? But
Let's get it.
I love the video. I saw it. Shout out to Kelvin, man.
Yeah, man. He's been
to me as well. These boys, man, they're my boys. They shot maybe the last
2-3 videos.
three videos that I've done.
Yeah.
And literally with them, it's like, yo, where you at? coming to your house. All right, get something nice. We're gonna shoot something. All right, yo, send us some songs.
Yeah.
They pick the songs. Let's shoot this. You know what I mean? So I really love the work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, the passion, the fire
chemistry.
for it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Seven or More is someone like that. Also, he's a musical genius.
He's a musical genius. I don't think it's said a lot, but he actually is a musical. He's one of the best of our generation.
Yeah, he's a musical genius.
Yeah.
It's like he's like a Class. He's like an Eli.
He's a lot. He's a lot of things. He's
You know, he's like as in the authenticity
Yeah.
of what they do. You know, the honesty.
Yeah.
You know, you can see that he's not trying
He's
to
not
sound.
trying to-
He's not trying to make his voice sound like he's not trying to be the best singer, but he's singing on his tunes, and you just love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because, like I said, man, he's true to himself. He
Yeah.
knows what he's doing, and he knows why he is doing it. Right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Right? Not having to sound like someone else. You
Yeah.
know?
Because it's hard.
Because
It's hard.
You know what I
It's
mean?
hard.
But this dude is gonna make the song. First and foremost, he should like what he hears. You see? Whether he's going off key, whether he's doing whatever. But first and foremost, he needs to like it first. And here we are. Liking it as well. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Taps Pandawe Tegrin Leo Sanji
Yeah.
dropped a song,
A very
sexual
sexual song.
And Taps is weird.
And
man, in the
Taps-
video is
and Taps
doing
is in the
crazy
video as well.
stuff, man.
Oh man,
Taps is big time.
I was there because I've been to Taps' studio recently a lot.
Yeah.
That's actually where I recorded Certified.
Oh,
crazy.
sweet.
Yeah. But I was there throughout the whole production of it. You know, them boys give it.
Yeah.
There's something that they want to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They want to preserve the culture.
Exactly.
Put it
And
out there.
he's been consistent with his son.
Yeah.
Taps
And-
as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he comes, he goes, he comes, he goes. But he's one of the
Yeah,
best.
but I think he's
producers
one
we
of.
have.
But I think he's one of. One of.
the
I don't
best.
think he's trying to release an album. Or like,
No, I don't
No,
know.
but I think he might
Yeah.
drop a project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard him say it.
I
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Mm.
That'd be very
It will be
interesting.
very interesting to see what features he puts on that. Like who he works
Shout
with.
out.
Yeah.
Juchi, Visuals for As You Are.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope. No, dope. Kid is in his bag, bro.
Aish, bro.
Kid is in his bag.
Like I said.
Yeah.
He knows himself.
He does. Because
Yeah.
you can even see right now how he's flexible in front of the camera.
the
and,
camera,
like,
yeah,
How he's
like
he's a star,
stage
bro.
dog, like-
He's a star.
Yeah, it's
He's a
natural.
star.
It's
Yeah.
natural. It's
I saw
absolutely
another
natural.
video from him as well featuring
Casa.
Casa.
I
and,
say,
and
Acting always the
Daisy.
carpenter and everything.
Yeah, you know,
Dog.
he's back.
Natural,
He's back.
natural,
He's in his bag.
You know,
He's in his bag.
like I said, man, if you in your bag,
Yeah.
like, you can end up acting, even if you didn't know you had it in you.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and you pull it off nicely.
Effortless.
Yeah, you know.
Still, another artist that I've been seeing and I'm loving the feedback from the people is Backpack. I dropped.
Oh, I haven't listened to the tape yet.
Yeah,
but
I heard
he
it.
sent it to me. I know it's dope, man. And Backpack is clean. I remember watching him perform at French Culture like 2008.
Gypsy.
Team Gypsy. No, but he was alone, and you know he's very passionate.
He's very,
Yeah,
very
it's very
passionate.
That's
yeah.
about the
Beats, bars, and culture.
bars and culture. That time,
and
like,
he knows his sound. You know?
He puts it.
he's
yeah.
trying it. Like,
And he puts in
his
a lot of
first-
work
yo.
into the production as well.
Like I could
Oh,
see
so
the passion.
so the album you listen to it?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
It's called Hustle and Dreams.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
listen to
it's-
it on the way
it's a
back.
solid
to
project.
I think it's
Atlanta.
very, very relatable.
Yeah.
It's a very good album. It's a very
I'm
good album.
gonna listen to it on the way back to BT.
Couple
Yeah,
of
man.
nice features on that as well.
Production is nice.
He is clean, bro.
He's sick.
Yeah, he's big. He's big.
It's
He's big.
clean.
His production is dope.
Yeah.
His production is dope.
Mazani dropped Lavender.
I know Mazani because of Ghostly. He produces for The Wave.
Okay.
And those my boys.
Yeah.
And Mazani's clean. I
Mazani's
heard his
clean.
music.
Yeah.
You know, but I haven't heard the Lavender. I'm gonna listen to that.
Yeah.
On the way back.
On the
to
way
BT.
back.
Hey man, it's crazy, man. But thanks for pulling through, man. Thanks for making the
100,
time.
100, man. 100. Pleasure so
Congratulations
much.
on everything, and you know,
Thanks, man.
Godspeed. You know,
Yeah,
to the
man.
Top, eh?
KNQR.
KNQR it.
Right on.
I think that's the theme for the week. KNQR8. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It was a dope show.
Yeah,
it was a dope episode. Big shout out to the niggas in the house.
Hey, shout out.
I really wish you niggas were looking at what I'm looking at. There's a bunch of OGs in the house.
Let me take a picture. Wow.
That's OGs in the bag.
Let them see my OG here. Man like Chris, yo.
James.
Shoot this nigga.
Anyway, yeah, big shout out to man like Chris and man like Gibbs in the back and man like Lerato.
Yo, shout out for keeping quiet this whole time.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, hey,
must be hard.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.